Paolantonio from Hasbro.
Thanks for the intro. Hello, everyone. Hasbro is a global play and entertainment company committed to creating the world's best play and entertainment experiences. From toys and games to digital gaming, television, movies, and consumer products, Hasbro offers a variety of ways to experience its iconic brands. Our brand portfolio includes more than 1,500 iconic titles, such as Transformers, Nerf, Monopoly, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, Clue. We also partner with many of the industry leaders' brands, such as Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel. With a portfolio that reaches across almost every major toy and game category, it is paramount for us to create toys and experiences that have a purpose and may help to solve larger problems. For instance, we all know that kids love to spend their time facing screens, immersed into digital interactive experiences. While succeeding in delivering captivating entertainment, most of the screen's experiences fail to deliver physical, social, active play. A powerful way to experience and comprehend the real world is when, for instance, kids use their body to reenact the story that they love. So, how can we empower kids to live the stories they like, leveraging the immersion offered by the digital, but adding more physical, active gameplay? Can we create more immersive, visceral, but tangible role play? Can we give kids the power of their favorite hero characters and let them experience the adventures from the hero's eyes? Introducing Hero Vision.
You can be like Iron Man when you download, set up, and insert Iron Man Hero Vision. Suddenly your room is like a battlefield. Blast enemies, block attacks, and defend the universe. Battle like Iron Man with new Hero Vision. Ask a parent to download the app. Download and setup required. Not compatible with all phones.
Together with Marvel, for the Avengers Infinity War release, we launched Hero Vision, a truly immersive, interactive role-play experience where kids play Iron Man in the Avengers story and see the action through the hero's eyes. At $49.99 US retail price, we offered the Iron Man mask, the HMD, a gauntlet, and 3 markers. The markers allow the physical customization of the gameplay and the collaborative play pattern. Kids can make the game harder using more markers or by changing the position of the discs in the room. Markers also allow kids to play together, to discuss, to debate, and to decide where to place the markers, and then play on different devices the same adventure. The gauntlet has 3 markers that allow the recognition and the 6 degree of freedom tracking of hand gestures. Kids can perform the iconic Iron Man gestures to control the weapon and the shield. The gauntlet has 2 spots for the Infinity Stones. In the Marvel Universe, the Infinity Stones allow special powers. Sold separately, the Avengers action figures offer in the same box an Infinity Stones. Kids can collect the action figures, they can mix and match the stones on the gauntlet, and gain new powers in the augmented reality game. To play, kids slide the phone into the HMD and lock the HMD into the mask. The HMD has been designed specifically for kids, targeting, among others, cost, safety, and ergonomic challenges. For instance, from 8 to 12, kids have a dramatic change in their body size. To accommodate different IPD, the interpupillary distance, we created a mechanism that allowed the manual adjustment of the space between the toric lenses. The mask has been designed with a 3-point adjustable harnessing that allow both comfort and safe physical gameplay while carrying the weight of the phone in front of the eyes during the active play. With Hero Vision, kids have 2 ways of being the Iron Man. Through the augmented reality, where they can fully enjoy the story and the immersion offered by the digital experience. And by simply removing the HND, they can wear the mask and play the classic open-ended role play in the way they like and creating the stories that they want. Following the success of Hero Vision, we further improved our platform and the AR experience. Together with the release of the Transformers Bumblebee movie, we launched our second product, B-Vision.
Hey parents, check out this fun toy from Hasbro.
Time to awake, Bumblebee. Now, destroy these enemies before they destroy you.
Hero Vision is a role-play mask augmented with a digital experience that transforms a kid into the Iron Man of the Avengers. Through simple solutions designed for A+, we allow digital gaming, physical active play, gesture interactions in a product that delivers the value of the digital combined with the value of the physical role play. Hero Vision is a way we augment play using the vision technology, but it is not the only way. Among others, the voice agent is another powerful technology we're exploring for our products.
Welcome to the Clue game with the ghost of Mrs. White. Mr. Body has been murdered in the Tudor mansion and only the ghost of Mrs. White knows who done it. Explore the rooms, piece together evidence and try and unlock the mystery. Do you dare to summon the ghost of Mrs. White?
I may ease your path to solving the case, or lead you far astray. One thing I'm deathly sure of is we'll have some fun today.
Clue with the ghost of Mrs. White, the classic detective game, where in the iconic mansions, player move from room to room to solve the mystery. But this time the mansion is augmented with the ghost of Mrs. White. Players can use Alexa skill to summon the ghost of Mrs. White. If she's in a pleasant mood, she may help to solve the case. If she's not, watch out. Clue is not the only game where we augment the play using an agent. Risk, the classic strategy board game, is now augmented too. In Risk, invoke Alexa at the end of your turn for unexpected events that may affect the battle. Alexa might send some troops in your way or put your existing troops in jeopardy. Among many others, these are a few examples on how Hasbro is augmenting play. Through simple yet powerful ideas and products at an accessible price, we create experiences that delight and inspire. Thank you. I'll now be happy to answer your questions.
Sergio, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
This is incredible. Like I've been in the XR space for a very long time, and I've been waiting for this moment where the toy companies really kind of start to embrace this technology, and we start seeing these technologies start to integrate into more traditional sort of types of play. I'm blown away by that, especially the Alexa integrated stuff. I love the Iron Man mask. I love the Bumblebee mask. I think that is a traditional escalation of how you would play with toys, right? But the board games add this incredible other element. I'm curious, just kind of to ask maybe one of the tougher questions. Why has it taken so long for the toy industry to embrace these technologies?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's an interesting conversation, and it's also it's important to mention that the toy company, they're not technology company. Fun is what determines the product, and fun comes always first. And that's why, in order for us to create product that delight and inspire, it's important for us to have a true understanding of who the target is, who are we designing for, and what is actually the challenge. And that's why specifically for agents, and this is where you were mentioning the questions, we wanted to truly understand what is valid from people, what does connect. For us, it is not just an exercise of pushing a new technology. It is never about the technology. It's all about the narrative, the storytelling, and try to understand how to bridge between a powerful brand, a powerful story, and what people really desire. And that's why now that is games are booming, now that unfortunately, we spend a lot of time at home, but actually we're able to reconnect. It's probably the time where we're spending a lot of our time trying to redesign game, trying to question the basic assumptions, and trying to leverage the latest technology by augmenting physical play, active play, tangible play, create something that is democratic in terms of cost and distribution, but that always delight and inspire.
That's amazing. What role do you think IP plays in this? You've got Marvel, you've got Transformers, iconic games like Clue and Risk. These are well-known properties, well recognized. How do you think that those impact these type of products versus, say, creating your own?
I think it's very, very important. And one of our secret sauce, and it's the brand portfolio, the amazing brand portfolio that we have. And the reason why it is so important, it's because it all starts with the power of narrative and storytelling. And that's where brands take a major role. For instance, among the many brands we own, My Little Pony versus Transformers versus Dungeons and Dragons, or the other product from the Wizard of the Coast, are something that is very, very important. As you may know, we have now amazing technology capable of augmenting reality or augmenting sounds. But what is the story there? What is the narrative? How can we really connect with people, leveraging what we have right now in terms of technology, with the story they love, with the characters that truly connect them? We saw tremendous impact of these new brands because they presented vision of technology through narrative, stories, and heroes that really resonate with people. So now for us is a way to serve kids and their grown up and their family, connecting powerful story together with new technology with our powerful brands.
That's great. We have a question. We have a question in the chat, and I think this is a really great one. You talked about the importance of fun as it relates to these technologies, and that kind of finding that fun as it leverages these technologies. What are some of the major learns that Hasbro experienced as a result of this process? How did you know it was fun and if it wasn't?
Well, again, I'm glad you asked. Fun is at the center of everything we do. It's also important to understand that while on technology, a lot of the conversation happens in terms of features, it is never a matter of features with kids. For us, when we run a usability study, it's dichotomic. It's true or false. It works or it doesn't. You can't really convince a kid that the new features will enable them to perform better in what they do. They play with it or they don't. Is it fun? Or it is not. And so the result is instant, is immediate. And that's why we run at every phase of our creative process, constant fun lab studies, we take to the lab early stage prototypes where we test the fun and we truly try to understand what resonates with kids, what inspires them, what delights them, what creates the magic. And this is where we iterate constantly to make sure that the technology serves a purpose, and this purpose is the fun factor, always at every step.
That's amazing. I feel like I've seen a few different iterations of Clue. I remember there was one that used, I think, text messages some years back. I think of, as a child, one of my favorite board games was a board game called Atmosphere that actually used like a VHS tape that you played alongside it. I think it's great to see these evolutions, especially in board gaming. I think the question is what comes next? Do you think that we're going to see an uptick in these type of products, or do you think this will always be kind of a specialized sort of niche within the toy industry?
Well, innovation never stops, and we're always trying, as you mentioned, trying to understand what is the new technology that connected with a powerful brand could disrupt the business, could create something magic. So I can tell you that there are a lot of things where we're working on that soon is going to wow people, it's going to blow their mind away. Unfortunately, I can't talk yet about this, but there are a lot of things that's going to delight and inspire the people. So stay tuned.
Yeah, I guess one kind of indirect question to associate with that, with everything that's going on right now with COVID and social distancing, how is that being kind of taken into consideration with the building the future of toys and leveraging these types of technologies?
Well, it gives us the opportunity to truly understand what resonates with people. And also, we also are realizing that people spend more time at home, reconnected with people, and going back to what has been important in the past, what has been important before. So that's why, for us, this has been a tremendous opportunity to go back to the drawing board and try to understand in the year 2000, given what's happening right now, what does resonate with people? How do people connect? Using video communication in the form of augmentation. How can we create a new form of gameplay, iterating on something that resonates with people and create something that is magic, something that connects with people? And this is about connection, story, narrative is paramount for us, and is where probably the next innovation from us can come.
Incredible. Well, Sergio, thank you for joining us this morning. I think we're going to take this as an opportunity to go to break a little early, just because it's a busy day. But thanks for joining us. It's incredible to see what the future holds as it relates to toys and immersive technology.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And so just a reminder, all these sessions are being recorded. If you like what you hear, don't hesitate to use social, hashtag AWE 2020. As well as check out some of the other side events that we're having in VR, as well as the Augie Awards on stream number 1 at 11:50. And with that, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back at 9:40 talking about the technicalities of bringing the AR gaming experience into the real world, and we'll see you then.